from your perspective, still being fresh in terms of housewives, because you are kind of used to our West Coast girlies, and you don't see as much of the husbands having and like much involvement, if at all. Like there might be like a party or like an event and they bring them. What I sense that's going to happen with Rhode Island is something very similar to New Jersey, and that is the husbands of New Jersey are a very critical part of the show. Like there are often scenes where the guys do guys things. It's not like a big focus. I would say it's a medium focus. But it's one thing that's New Jersey, for instance, um, stands out with other franchises. Like the husbands are often very much in the mix. Um, Often having their own confessionals. Again, they do guys trips, kind of like the poker night, and they're not going to heavily document it because again, it's not the Real House husbands or anything. It's the Real Housewives, but it is a big portion of it, and I'm starting to see little breadcrumbs, especially in this episode when, um, obviously we'll get to the Studio 54 party, but when Rula's husband and Joellen's husband, they all like get congregate and kind of hash out their I wouldn't say their differences, but kind of the situation that they're dealing with. I was like, okay, I'm wondering if they're gonna do something, if it's gonna replicate, and I don't know if that's a cultural thing, like an East Coast Italian, in Rula's case, Lebanese. Like, I don't know if it's a cultural thing. It sounds silly if I say it this way, but if it's a coastal thing, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's giving very much East Coast family. Like this is this kind of like, and what makes them again similar to New Jersey, which is often the comparison that they're getting. They have long standing relationships all with each other. We've said that on this podcast several times. With that, it comes with the families, the significant others, the children. Like they're all integrated when you have those big deep bonds. So it is pretty natural to have the husbands involved if that is, if that's an accurate thing. So
Yeah.
I think we're going to see that. So you make a good point when you saying when you that's what made me think of that when you said like it's interesting to see like her husband kind of asking about like, so to speak, the day to day, right?
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a norm of the show if I had to guess.
I love that, especially because the husbands either seem irritated on Salt Lake City or Beverly
Hmm.
Hills, or
Right.
there
Like,
are
oh,
no
I have to film
husbands.
or whatever. Yeah.
Right, because we just started watching Atlanta and there's a few husbands, but they're kind
Hmm.
of over it by now. Season 15, season 17.